First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He's found some room at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. No press here. The defense backing away. He fumbles. Oh, he scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after.
A quick lightning strike. Opening minute. Offense already in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off here. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds an open target on the left side. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback checks the defensive look and makes some adjustments. Throws to the tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw again. On the move now. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? QB keeper all the way. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The defense with pre-snap movement of their own. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Receiver in motion now. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A deep shot to the right. Caught at the 30. Still running. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it down the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down and more. He's still running. Distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, what a grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
And the Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To dart right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great connection there for 6 points. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Gonna run it. It's good. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up.
But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's got the first and still going. Finding space at the 20. Powering through a tackle. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
First and goal, hand off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Send the back in motion. Running a quarterback sneak here. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. Third down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. The sophomore with great work after the catch. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. It's an option look. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point was up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive we were happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
With the catch, it's Aggies. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
The quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's McMillan. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll keep it on. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas A&M. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Aggies. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the return from inside the 25. Breaks free. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's intercepted. He could go. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Near the sticks, it's McMillan. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
And the Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Wolverines, as they come roaring back now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Lee. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught behind the line. It's Hood. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. And how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Design quarterback run. But it's good for a first down at the 36.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And there's the return from just inside the 25. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The short completion of the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's McMillan. Touchdown, Michigan. The comeback is on. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great good to deny a touchdown. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I like the pressure here from the defense. Quarterback gets outside, breaks contain with the bootleg. Nowhere to go with the football, so he decides to just tuck it and pick up a short gain.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws it in. It's Lee. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. And the Aggies pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bring it out from his end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. The snapper, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught a quick shovel pass there. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's past the marker and still going. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Hood. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The shotgun handoff here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5.
Give that defender a lot of credit. He just made a touchdown-saving tackle. But already this close to the end zone, I think it's just going to prolong the inevitable.
How about this for starting field position? It's 1st and goal from the 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Touchdown, Aggies. And the route is on. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Finds his man. It's Hansen. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for a late deep throw. It's incomplete. The defense makes